So look, I thought we'd do something a little bit different today on the podcast. I hope you're up for that.
I'm up for that. What are we doing?
Look, I thought we could go through and give some, quick fire tips for growing your business in 2023. I think we're halfway through. We just did a episode around reviewing your goals. And I think that, most of the people we talk to are wanting to grow and scale their business. My first one is always, I'm a lead gen king, but a lead gen king should know how to hunt as opposed to just being a farmer. What do I mean by that? Too many people sit in a space where they wait for work to come to them. They set up Google ads, they set up Facebook ads, they build relationships and then just step back and wait. That's farming. Mm-hmm. While farming is one of the things to single-handedly change civilization to the way that it is now, I'm a big believer in hunter. And I think everyone should know how to sharpen a spear and get out there and actually go hunting for new clients. Do your lead gen, do your outreach, stop whinging, stop having fear. Go out and get yourself more clients. Go get them. Hear that word, go get them.
Do you have another one?
Fixing your leaky bucket. Now,
what does that mean, Mitch?
So I want you to think of your bucket as a space where all of the leads come. Mm-hmm. And then, hopefully you sell off all of those leads. And what a lot of people don't realize is that everyone's bucket has holes. And, as you get more and more leads coming into the business, you have what we call dropout or leaks.
What do they fall off?
They fall out. Like some people are really interested at the start and then for some reason they bounce out. Mm-hmm. You don't know where they went. So what I want you to all start thinking about is where are the clients going that you didn't actually convert? So the leads that come in, the ones that you didn't convert, why? Maybe it is that you don't have the right messaging, the right offer, the right things in place to actually be able to capture the majority of the people you can. If you can get 5% more, 10% more out of your current leads, it doesn't cost you anymore. And it's a surefire way to grow and scale your business. You got one?
Yeah. If you have set goals in the past, reassess them, see where you are now, and then set new goals and establish your goals for the 2023 year based on where you are right now in business. And not your starting point from 2 years ago.
Yes.
Make sure it's
not
relevant.
Even your starting point from the year. We just went through all the financials of our clients and we found some of them had overachieved the goals that we'd set by 40, 50, 60%. Don't sit there now and go, all right, I had the goal of doing X and I'm going to stay with that. No, you've far exceeded the goal, then reestablish it.
I got another one. Hire someone who is better than you at anything.
Do you know, I reckon there's so many business owners that fail in this space that not only do they not hire people that are better than them, but they also, you said it, they get intimidated by them and they actually push them out of their business in a way that they don't even realize they're doing it. It's like their own ego gets in the way and they're like, oh, and they find reasons to get rid of someone. They're like, oh, they don't listen to me. They don't do it my way. I'm like, man, your way's shit. Like, be happy that someone's got some other intelligent ideas here and let them do what you hired them for.
This is the crazy thing, right? When you employ them, like they're not your competition. Sometimes it's hard to find that really good person that is better than you.
Yeah, so that was a good segue. Yeah, go for it.
Invest not only in your own education, but also in your staff's education.
Yeah.
That's a way to grow your business,
definitely.
To get better and make sure that the people that work for you also get better at what you're doing. Skill up. Is that a word?
Upskill.
Upskill.
Upskill, not skill up.
No, like, anyway, improve your skills.
Upskill your
upskill.
Yep.
Upskill.
Yep.
Everyone.
Upskill everyone, which has a great correlation and a good cyclical impact on the thing you said before, which was hire people that are better than you. Yep. If you are consistently pushing yourself and increasing your own level of education, then the people that you hire are consistently going to get smarter. Alternatively, once you hire them and they're really good, keep leveling them up.
Yes.
I like it. I've got one. Pick one thing a month and tweak it. Too many people in business try and focus on too many things at one time. You get these massive lists of all these things that you wanted to do and you don't actually do any of it. Give yourself one thing a month. And yeah, sure, if you start nailing these in a week, great, do it. But pick one thing a month. It might be your sales scripts. It might be your back-end pricing. It might be the way you invoice. It might be the way that you quote. It might be anything. I don't care what it is. Just pick one thing a month and nail it. Sit down and go, how can I tweak the absolute shit out of this? How can I take it from being a 5 out of 10 to a 12 out of 10?
To grow your business, you need to, I already said, establish your baseline on your goals. Mm-hmm. But the next step is to actually monitor and measure this because you can't grow what you don't measure.
Yep.
So you need to have your finger on the pulse. You need to look at your financial data. You need to see that the changes, the tweaks that you're doing, the staff that you're hiring, they're actually working out. And you can see the results on paper and in your bank account.
Yep. I like it. All right. 8. And it's nice and simple. It's start looking at things in different ways. So I want you to start looking at problems or things that are sitting in front of you in business in different ways, as opposed to maybe the traditional ways that you have.
Change your perspective.
Change your perspective. Whatever perspective we look at, things can be very, very different.
There's jigsaw puzzles where you don't puzzle what's on the cover, but what the people in the cover see.
Oh, I like that. That's cool.
Yeah. I got one more. Save for your tax obligations. You will have to pay these obligations at some point. So put your money away from now so you don't dig yourself into a hole that you eventually have to dig yourself out of again.
You're also not having to worry about the energy expenditure of, like you said, digging yourself
having paid back something that you didn't expect, although you know it's coming.
Yeah.
When I say tax obligations, I include monthly activity statements, super, income tax, GST, anything. If you're not sure because you're just starting out, ask your accountant what you should be expecting for the year.
And I want to point out to everyone, your accountant is there for you to ask questions to. It is very rare, and I've dealt with some great accountants, but it is very rare that accountants are proactive. So this means that you actually will have to prompt them on certain things sometimes.
If you're not sure, just let them give you the dates that you need to be aware of. And then, just at the beginning of the quarter, think, okay, how much do I have to pay at the end of each quarter? Because there will be a quarterly bill for your BAS.
Is that 10?
No, that was 9.
That's 9. Oh, okay. All right.
You got one more.
Actually, you know what? I've definitely got one more. Do things that make you happy. We were talking to a client that, not that they were about to hit burnout or that was going to happen, but they were starting to get along the path of that being something that could come out. And it's really, 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 really important. It's why we establish it every week with all of our clients, to have X factors, to have things that you're looking forward to be doing things that make you happy, because that gives you the energy and the drive to work hard and know what you're getting up each and every morning that it's shit and cold for. It comes back to, we talked about this before, the whole purpose thing.
Yeah.
It's like we all have these goals. We all want to achieve things. It's like, why are we even sitting here talking about growing in 2023? And it's because hopefully the whole point of the growth is that you are able to have more things and do more things and have more happy memories and do all of those kind of things, do more experiences and all of that.
Yeah.
So if we can make that a really fundamental part of the rest of this year, I guarantee that everyone will grow faster and bigger than they could have ever thought. All right. If you've got any other good tips that you think will help people grow in 2023, would love to hear them.
Let us know.
See ya.
Until next time.